Hey guys, the Black Critic Guy. You know what? No. Not the Black Critic Guy. Hey guys, Tony Watley II. And it is about, what time is it right now? 7:34 in the morning. I woke up like an hour ago because I had to do this. And now that I've completed this, I think I've earned the right to put this. Should I put it on the left? You know, I'm a lefty, so put that right there on my chest. Now, honestly, I didn't really want to do this video. I'm not much for politics, nor do I like talking politics, religion, things that are very taboo subjects or not even in the field of range for my audience. But today, because it is election day, I felt a moral obligation to make this video. Now, I'll make this clear. In this video, I'm not endorsing any candidates. I'm not endorsing any party. I'm here to just let you know to vote. If you are of the legal age to vote, I know this election is polarizing. I fucking hate this election. I hate it with immense intensity. In fact, for many weeks leading up to this election, I had it clear in my mind I would not vote. I was going to protest in absentia, which means that I would protest the election by not going to the election. But in retrospect, that is such an asinine way of protesting. It's stupid. I'm basically silencing my voice because I don't think they're gonna hear my voice. And it's stupid. If you have that mindset, you're only fooling yourself. You're doing yourself a disservice. And you're doing your nation a disservice, honestly. So yeah, I'm not here to endorse Hillary. I'm not here to endorse Trump. Fuck both of them. I don't really care much for this presidential election. I'm not going to be like all the other YouTubers, like, vote for Trump. Actually, funny enough, I haven't seen a lot of YouTubers say vote for Trump. It's kind of weird. Or like, vote for Hillary. I saw Minute Physics. He, of all people, I did not expect that. He made a video talking about why he's voting, but he put in the title, why he's voting for Hillary, which I think was a bad idea because, I mean, you chose a side. I felt more or less they should have been neutral. And in the video, it seemed very neutral. He didn't even say Hillary's name. He just pointed out reasons why he wouldn't vote for Trump. I mean, you could just disseminate where he stands by what his rhetoric was, and you can just kind of make your opinion from there. But when your title is literally, hey, I'm voting for Hillary, I mean, come on. You silence half of your audience right there. But it doesn't matter. The point of this video, why I'm talking to you guys, is because I want you all to go out and vote. I know this election is polarizing. I know nobody likes talking about it. Well, everyone likes talking about it, but we don't like thinking about it. But let's just get it out of the way. You know, it's here. Let's knock it out. You make your decision. You stand by your decision. Regardless of what decision you make, I'm not here to sway your opinion. Hell, you can even not even vote for the presidential election. Honestly, who gives a fuck about them? Because the reason I went to the polls is, yes, I did vote for the president. I mean, I might as well since I'm there. But really what I wanted to do is I wanted to vote for my senator. I wanted to vote for a congressman, congresswoman, like Supreme Court justices for Florida, some amendments that needed to be passed. Like, one of the main things that drove me to the voting poll this morning is there's an amendment here in Florida, or here in Orlando. I think it is all of Florida. It's Amendment 1. It's basically like this alternative power bill where they'll give you the option of like having solar panels or something like that. But the language is very tricky. But if you read closely, it's not what it says that it is, and it's not really trying to promote solar energy or like alternative energy. It's trying to go against that. So a lot of us are pushing to vote no for Amendment 1, and I voted no for Amendment 1. The second amendment that they were trying, or that they had on the ballot, was to vote for whether or not we should let medicinal marijuana be used for medical purposes for those who are like suffering from ailments and stuff like that. And I'm all for legalizing weed because honestly, at this point in time, why the fuck not? I mean, we live in a day and age where weed has been so accepted by the mainstream media and everybody, we might as well legalize the damn thing and get it Get it over with. Get over with, just like we gotta get this election over with. So I voted yes on that. And then there was another amendment where it says it's gonna give tax exemption to disabled veterans and stuff like that. And of course, I have to say yes to that. That's important. I voted for the Senate. I voted for Congress. In fact, I find it so funny that a lot of channels fail to point out that regardless of who wins the presidential election, if they don't have the support of the Congress or the Senate, it's going to be an uphill battle for them. Let's say Trump wins, right? But the Senate and the Congress are all Democrat. Like the majority of people in the Senate and Congress are Democrat. He will never get any of his legislation, any of his plans, you know, that wall he wants to build? If there are mostly Democrats, he'll never get that wall built because they will veto the shit out of it. Same goes for Hillary. If Hillary wins, but most of the people in the Senate and the Congress are Republicans, she will never get any of her legislation passed because they're all just gonna vote against it. If the party that wins the presidency is the opposite of those who reside in the Congress and in the Senate, it's gonna be just an uphill battle. Remember, there are 3 branches of government and there are checks and balances for each of the branches. The president does not have absolute power. I feel like a lot of Trump supporters forget this. You know, he makes bold statements like that, but it sounds bold now, but when he gets behind that desk and has to talk to the Senate and the Congress, it's not gonna seem the same. And then you're gonna be disappointed because guess what? Trump made promises and he didn't live up to them. It's the same with Hillary. You know, Hillary would be like, yes, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. But if they're all Republicans, no, you're not. So if there's anything I really want you guys to vote for the Senate and vote for Congress. And make sure that they're even. If they're even, we just might get some legislation passed. Some really progressive legislation. That's really what I care about. Sorry, I feel like this has turned into a ramble. I apologize for that, but I really hated this election. I hated it with a fiery intensity. But I'm just so glad to be done with it. And once this day is over, I'm gonna breathe a sigh of relief that we don't have to think about it anymore. So yeah. Now, I'm not gonna be releasing a Studio Ghibli video today because I want you all to focus on the election. I want you all to go out there and vote. Studio Ghibli month will resume tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, that's my piece right there. I voted, and now it's your turn. I leave it up to you guys. Follow your best judgment, and I'll see you after the election. Peace, YouTube.